So you are choosing. That's the thing. You are choosing. You can choose and you are choosing. So, since you are choosing, therefore, how do you make that choice? Welcome back. Charles Clark, dropping some knowledge on you. Metaphysics, emotion, etc. You're learning right now stuff that will help you kick butt in life. All right, so to continue where we left off from, we're going to look at from the universal perspective. So it's like the question that I left off is like, how do you decide what you're going to do? Right? So something to bear in mind from the universe's perspective, everything that you do, everything that we do as humans is the equivalent of this. Everything that you do is the equivalent of this. Whether you're buying a car, supporting a charity, feeding the homeless, shooting a deer, working a job, playing soccer, going swimming, doesn't matter. From the universe's perspective, doesn't matter. Enjoy your life, whatever you want to do. If you're feeling bad and you want to do something that makes you feel bad, do something that makes you feel bad. If you're feeling good and you want to do something that makes you feel good, do something that makes you feel good. It's all the same from the universe's perspective. The one thing that is the one real limitation, it's not a limitation, it's just like, a good guideline is that the more, whatever you do, like, if you want to align with more energy rather than less, if you participate in activities that is supportive and nourishing of life, rather than activities that are not. That's like the one little guideline I'd put in there, based on what I've understood so far. But really, especially from an energetic standpoint, like, there's no destroying of energy. So from the universe's perspective, it doesn't matter. So you can do whatever you want. So, which brings us to the point of like, okay, so how do you decide? How do you do? How do you know what to do? My intention with identifying that little piece of information is that you can choose. You can do whatever you want. You can choose. So you are choosing. That's the thing. You are choosing. You can choose and you are choosing. So, since you are choosing, therefore, how do you make that choice? Well, you want to reach for, you don't even have to reach for it. You want to allow yourself to reach a higher level of emotion, right? You want to reach up the emotional scale. You want to go higher energy emotions because higher energy emotions feel better. They feel good. And it ripples all the way back. As you align yourself with higher energy emotions, you will be attracted to environments that support and back up that emotional state, which will connect you to opportunities and people who want to reinstate that emotion. I don't know what is the word I want to say. I keep saying reinstate, but that's not the word that I mean. I don't know what it is in this moment. Maybe in a future video I will, but like, if you know what word I'm trying to go for, feel free to reference it below, for real. Like, it starts with a re. It's like it, to reaffirm, to solidify, to strengthen, invigorate. I don't know what the word is. Invigorate doesn't start with a re, but I don't know. Anyway, so you want to reach towards a higher emotion. In order to do that, you have to let go of your current emotion. Yeah, and that circles back to the last video, disassociate with your emotions, right? So you have to be able to let go of your current emotion so that you can allow yourself to go up the emotional energy scale. Because that's the thing. The thing that, especially, like pretty much every spiritual teacher that take your pick, that everyone that I've listened to for any length of time anyway has talked about this idea. So this includes Joe Dispenza, David Hawkins, Alan Watts, Abraham Hicks. I used to be really into there's this one Christian teacher, gosh, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. But like, so I've heard it in a variety of formats from different people. And basically they all say a similar thing of, it's natural to feel good. That it's you don't naturally, when you're in your true state, feel bad. And we feel worse when we are further away from God, the divine, universal energy, the electromagnetic field, take your pick. Like what we're doing when we are feeling bad is we are literally like disconnecting from our power source. We're getting lower in energy, right? We've got our phones are getting low. Like if we're at 20%, we're at 20% energy. We're not functioning as powerfully as when we're at 85%, right? So when you're low energy, you're not functioning as well, you're not feeling as bright, you're not feeling as jovial. Come on, it's that Sunday after you worked the full week and then you went out Saturday night and you're feeling lethargic and you just want to sit down on the couch and just, bleh. That's not a high energy state, all right? That's okay. That's what the couch is there for on that day. So, but in order for you to allow a higher energy emotion to emerge, you have to be willing to let go of your current emotional state. And the way to do that this is why, so disassociation of your emotions, right? And this is why meditation is taught. And meditation, so one of the things that I find really fascinating about meditation is that meditation doesn't just mean sitting on the floor with your legs crossed, focusing on your breathing. That is a good way to meditate. But you also get a similar, if not identical, mindfulness state through accomplishing a flow state. A flow state. And there's multiple books written about the flow state. I'll go into it a bit more in depth in the next one. But basically, a flow state is, I like to say that it's when you lose track of time during an activity. You lose track of time during an activity. You accomplish a sense of timelessness where you're in a flow. Like the things that you're doing feel effortless. It might feel challenging, but you're not focused on how hard it is or challenge or fun. You're just you're absent-minded. You're present 100%. And there are a myriad of different activities that can elicit a flow state, which can allow you to let go of your current emotional state, and then you naturally lift up your energy state, which means that you naturally start feeling better. As soon as you stop feeling worse, as soon as you stop focusing on the things that make you feel bad, you naturally feel better. Naturally. It's effortless. It is effortless. If you just stop focusing on the things that make you feel bad and angry or depressed or whatever, you naturally feel better. You don't even have to try. You don't have to try to think about happy thoughts. You just have to stop thinking about the bad thoughts. You gotta stop. How do you do that? All right, let's. This video is coming to its length, so I'm gonna end it. But watch the next video because I'm gonna talk a whole lot more about how you can do that, and it's more than just sitting on the floor meditating.